This day we will tackle about polynomial expression and evaluating polynomial expression.
Let's determine first whether this equation is a polynomial or not. We have number examples. You are going to determine if it is polynomial or not before we start the our discussion for this day. Let's say number 1. We have x squared plus x plus 2. Is it polynomial or not? It is polynomial. It is polynomial. How about this equation? We have square root of x plus 2. So it is not polynomial. Why? Because it has the square root, so that is not polynomial. How about this equation? Number 3. We have 5x raised to the power of negative 2 plus 1. Is it polynomial or not? So it is not. It's not polynomial because a term has a negative exponent. So the polynomial doesn't have negative exponent. So now let's proceed. Our topic for this day is evaluating polynomial. What is polynomial? We will define now what is polynomial. Polynomial is an expression consisting of indeterminates, also called variables and coefficients, and that involves only the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and non-negative integer exponentiation of variables. And polynomials are algebraic expressions that consist of variables and coefficients. Variables are also sometimes called indeterminates, so we can perform arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, also positive integer exponents for polynomial expressions, but not division by variable. So an example of polynomial with one variable is x squared plus x minus 12. So what are the variables here in this example? It is the x in our coefficients is 12 1. Next, the word polynomial is derived from the Greek words poly means many and nominal means terms. So altogether it said many terms. So in this example, we have 1, 2, 3 terms. We have 3 terms in this example that is called polynomial. So a polynomial can have any number of terms but not infinite. So we have types of polynomials. What are those? So let's say polynomials are of 3 different types and are classified based on the number of terms in it. The 3 types of polynomials are number 1, monomial, number 2, binomial, and number 3, trinomial. Monomial consists of one term only, and while binomial it has 2 terms, and trinomial 3 terms. So the example of monomial here are x squared, a squared, and b squared. So as we can see, there is only one variable and one coefficient. So that is only one term. So that's called monomial. And the example of binomial, we have x squared plus 5, x squared plus 2, b squared minus 6. So a squared plus 5, so it has two terms. Yes, a squared and 5. We use the operation addition. So in this number 1 example, we use addition operation, and number 2 addition operation, and number 3 example is we use subtraction. So this is the operation. You combine the two terms. So let's go to trinomial. We have a squared plus 5a plus 6. Number 1 example. Number 2 example, x squared plus 2x plus 1. And then the third example is we have b squared minus 6b plus 9. So as you can see the difference of monomial, binomial, and trinomial. In this trinomial, we have three terms. We have a squared, 5a, and 6. So we use operations to combine them. A squared, we use addition operation. Number 2, we use addition operations again. And then number 3, we use both subtraction and addition. So now let's go with evaluating polynomial. We have number 1. Remember, to evaluate a polynomial is to find the value of an expression for a given value of the variable. So remember, when operation and polynomial are similar to operation in real number, to add two polynomials combine like terms using the rules for real numbers, and to subtract a polynomial from another polynomial, determine the additive inverse of the second and add it to the first. To multiply the polynomial by another polynomial, multiply each term the polynomial by each of the terms in the other polynomial and combine like terms. So to divide a polynomial by another polynomial, use the long division process similar to that. But in this case, we are evaluating polynomial. So let's have number 1 example. We have p of x is equal to 3x squared minus 2x plus 4. So if we have if we have the value of x is -1, then we just simply substitute it to our equation. So let's have we have p of -1 is equals to 3 times -1 squared minus 2 times -1 plus 4. Then simplify that, -1 squared. So we have 5 of -1 is equals to 3. 3 plus 2 plus 4. Then p of -1, we just simplify that. So we have 9 answer. 3 plus 2 plus 4 is equals to 9. We have number 2 example. P of x equals to 5x cubed minus 4x squared plus x minus 1. Then if we have value of 2, our value of x is 2, then we just simplify and we just substitute it to our equation. P of 2 is equals to 5 times 2 cube minus 4 times 2 squared plus 2 minus 1. Then 2 cube is equals to 8. So we multiply it by 5, and then 2 times 2 squared is equals to 4. Then plus 1, because 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. And then 5 times 8 is equals to 40, and -4 times 4 is equal to -16, and then plus 1. Copy the 1 number, and then we simplify that. 40 minus 16 plus 1 is equals to 25. So that is how we're going to evaluate polynomial. Now we have number 3 example and 4. Number 3, we have p of 4 is equals to 5x cubed minus 4x squared plus x minus 1. So the same as what we did from previous examples. So we just simply substitute the number 4, the value of x 4, to our equation. So we have p of 4 is equals to 5 times 4 cubed minus 4 times 4 squared plus 4 minus 1. And then 5 times 64. So 4 cubed is equals to 64. So 5 times 64 minus 4. 4 times 4 is equals to 16. So 4 times 16 plus 3. P of 4 is equals to 5 times 64 is equals to 320. And then minus 4 times 16 is 64 plus 3. So we simplify that. 320 minus 64 plus 3 is equals to 259. P of 4 is equals to 259. Number 4 example, we have p of x equals to 2x squared minus 2x. In this problem, it is monomial. And number 3 equation is we have 4 terms. And number 4, we have 2 terms. So if we have value of x is equals to 3, then we just simply substitute it to our equation. Then p of 3 is equals to 2 times 3 squared minus 2 times 3. Substitute to our x in the equation. 2 times 9 minus 2 times 3 is equals to 6. So we have now 2 times 9 minus 6. Then simplify. 2 times 9 is equals to 18. Multiply it. Then minus 6. Then subtract 18 minus 6. Then the result would be 12.